Welcome back everyone, it's Nick here, and we're on the Game Boy Advance. This is a dual cartridge. It had Spy Hunter on it and Super Sprint, but this time we're looking at Super Sprint, published by Destination Software and developed by Black Lantern Studios in 2005. Yes, I did remember. It's based on the arcade game by Atari. That was back in 1986. But of course you all knew that, did you? Maybe, maybe not. Well, it's an over-the-top racing game. I'm controlling that blue car there. The controls take a little bit of getting used to because it's all quite small and fiddly, but I'm immediately in the lead. Now, as you'd expect, the tracks, as I explode, the tracks start off quite straightforward, then they get gradually narrower, more twistier, with jumps and tunnels. This game also came out on the Amstrad CPT, Atari ST, Commodore 64, NES and the ZX Spectrum. And I've already reviewed it on the ZX Spectrum, well at least I think I have. It's either this or Champion Sprint, but they're very similar. The car can take damage as you go around these 3 laps each time. If you go over that like yellow monkey wrench, that repairs the car. On later levels you'll get tornadoes that go across the circuit to blow you all over the place, and oil slicks. But it's great fun, this game. In the arcades it was up to 3 players and a computer opponent. There's about 4 steering wheels each side, unless I'm getting mixed up with Hot Rod. But they was all very similar. You see on this track a little more twisty, there's a figure of 8 there. And there's an amazing gateway that opens up where you can take a shortcut. If you miss the shortcut, the car will explode. Yes, normal fare really. You see there's a tornado going down in the bottom left, as I try and keep an eye on my car. But it's a very tight turning circle, this one, so if you're used to other games, it's quite easy to smash into the scenery straight away. But this is the most responsive car of all time, and I'm just blasting away like a mad fool. I had a few practices on this, so I wouldn't look like a complete nincompoop, so I only look like vaguely bad, but I'm probably going to get found out on the later stages. Now, as basic as this one looks, it looks pretty similar on all the versions. I found it particularly tricky on the Spectrum. But this is quite nice. The graphics don't have to be brilliant on this, as it focuses on gameplay, and what it offers compared to the arcade is pretty accurate. I like this one, it's a good one, but it's definitely retro when you look at it. It's not real life, but what were you expecting? 2005, based on a game in 1986, but it's good fun. The Game Boy Advance has a good few arcade conversions, and we'll also be looking at Spy Hunter, which also come on this as well. I've also reviewed that on the ZX Spectrum, so I don't know how that one compares to this. I can't quite remember. I have played it in the past, but I need to remember. I play hundreds of games, and it's quite easy with a foggy mind like mine to get them all mixed up. Right, so this is a bit more twistier this time. We've got some sort of bank curving. And I'm going to lap the racers already. I'm bloody good at this. This is track 7, it says. I think it must be giving them to me at random. But if you don't win, you don't progress, but there's a few credits there like the arcade would do if you put more money in, so you can continue your game. Chap waves the white flag there. No, he hasn't given up. It just means we got 1 lap to go. Whoa! Yes, the car explodes. I like that helicopter that comes on and puts you back on the track, so I just don't need to right myself. And we're off. I wouldn't mind choosing which car to drive. The blue one can get a little bit boring after a while. We've done it, we've won despite exploding. Blue car wins, 4350 points. The crowd are pleased with their funny coloured jumpers on. Right, so this time we got these spikes raising up the ground which might hinder us. Whoops, that wasn't good. We got this tunnel here we need to get round, so I'm going to lose sight of my car momentarily. I skidded on something. I think there must be some oil in there. Oh dear, is this the bit where I run out of talent? Well, we're in 3rd place, we need to win. This looks like a tricky bend, which I proved. Yes, I think I'm going to die. Oh, they've got stuck on the spikes, that helps me. And I'm in the lead somehow. Not really deserved at all. But as you can see, my car is miles the quickest. It's just that I'm crap at steering. This is a classic arcade game. Brilliant. Believe me, it plays a lot better than it looks, although quite clearly I need quite a lot more practice. Whoops. Did you have this on any other version I haven't seen yet? When I say that, I mean the Amstrad CPT. Why can't keep saying that wrong. CPC, that's what I meant. And Atari ST, Commodore 64, NES, and ZX Spectrum. Did it come out on anything else? I'm not sure it came out on the basic Game Boy. But another classic game by Atari, the original I mean. They did a lot of good ones. If I don't win this, I'm going to eat my own head. I'm not sure that's possible, but I'll give it a go. We've got this sewn up. Oh dear. Got this sewn up as I die again. But this is great fun with multiple players. I'm not sure this Game Boy Advance version did multiples. I think you're just on your own. I certainly haven't found a button I can press to activate that. We win again! Best lap, whatever that was. Now, this track's got a ramp in it. And spikes. Right. Get enough speed. Turn quickly. Turn. Oh dear, I didn't turn there. Smashed straight into the scenery. Well, at least we're keeping that helicopter in good business today. Ooh, whoops. This was to influence quite a lot of games, and there's hundreds of these games you view from over the top here. But there's not too many where the cars are this small. Makes it pretty difficult to see. On the Amiga version, my favourite one must be, well, that was slightly a 3D view, an isometric view. My favourite one was Ivan Stewart's Off-Road Racing. That's a good one. Not sure that made it to the Game Boy Advance. I'll have to have a look at that. But made it to the Spectrum, which I haven't reviewed yet, and I probably will. Because you can't beat a good racing game on any format, really. Oh dear, I'm not doing very well here. I don't think I'm going to last much longer. As that tornado comes across. Whoops, right. I've lost. That green car won the race, and we lost by about half a lap there. Yeah, I'm scratching my head in full place. What went wrong? I need a better turning car. Well, I think this warrants at least one more go, so we can continue further as my car miraculously gets fixed. Oh dear, what's going on this track? Well, it looks slightly easier than the last one. We've got 3 gateways we can go through, but there's no need to do that. Whee, as he goes through one. That's just a straight disguised to look like bends. That's not going to cause us too much trouble. Oh yes, we're winning this by miles. Oops. Yes. This game would be absolutely crazy if they could program it with more than 4 racers. Imagine if there was like 30 cars going around here. Might be a bit much for the Game Boy Advance to handle. Oh, I was getting a bit cocky there. Imagine, let's go shoot. Imagine 100 people online playing this game. There's 100 people in the lobby and we're off. You need a lot of different coloured cars, I think, and it might be tricky to see stuff. The one thing with this is, though, that you can't really crash with the other cars. There's a lot of overlapping, so the only thing that can really kill you is the scenery and track things. As I win again. Boom. The crowd go crazy, sort of. Well, 1 in 5 goes crazy. The others, they might as well be watching the snooker. Oh, hello. Yes, this looks a bit tight. Yeah, I need to be a bit exact here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oops. As soon as you get good at this game, which I might do one day, it gets very addictive and enjoyable, and you want to try all the tracks without crashing. There's a shortcut there, but you can see on the bottom right, but I'm not going to take that because you can see there's some oil down the end there, and that's just going to send me spinning into death. Right, I'm in 3rd place. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this going. Boo! Did you ever complete this game? Yes, I'm talking to you. You might think I'm talking to everyone else, but I am just talking to you. So, did you complete this game? Let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Green's on the 2nd lap, I'm on the 2nd lap. You might have noticed by the graphics there on each corner, it tells you the statistics of each car. That blue spanner, I think, saying that I need to get my car repaired, which I have done. Oh no, I haven't. I've just collected a spanner. I don't know what that is. Maybe it makes my car go faster. I always thought that repaired the car, but I just got an extra spanner there. And I just sneezed off mic, so hopefully you didn't notice that, but you probably did. And it's a bit hard to edit that out, so I won't. Track 8 this is. I don't think it's based on any real track. Well, none that I know of anyway. I'm not doing very well here. I need to get my act together. I've lost. Well, that's crazy. I think some people had illegal cars there, because I wasn't steering as good as them. Second place, dearie me. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Super Sprint, this time on the Game Boy Advance from 2005. Please remember to rate, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's always pretty helpful. And till next time then, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.